live now, guys. You're welcome to my live. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. You're welcome to my life. You're welcome to my life. You're welcome to my life. You're welcome to my life, guys. Hey, everyone. You're welcome to my life. Today, we just want to talk about something interesting, something I know everyone must have gone through or something. If you're an entrepreneur, a content creator, uh, a business person, or even someone who stands in front of people to give a speech or talk about things, or you want to sell your product, I know there are some questions that keeps you off guard. There are some questions you might not expect from your viewers, from the people watching you, or from your colleagues, irrespective of what you're doing or what you are talking about. There are some questions that keep and do questions that you don't expect. They just come out of the blues, and someone asks you, "What's this?" And you feel like, "Oh, why am I not prepared enough?" And it's not like you're not prepared enough, but you know, sometimes no one is an island of knowledge. I've always said this, and that is the truth. Nobody knows everything. So, how do you handle questions? You're welcome to my live. I can see two people have joined the live, but I don't know where you're from. Wherever you're from, please comment. Hello, Puyo, Burung. You're welcome to my live. You're welcome, and please do well to stay till the end of the live so that you can hear what I'm about to say. And if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. It's a public speaking channel where I bring to you interesting, inspirational, and motivational topics to just discuss, talk about something you will learn from. Do you understand how to boost your confidence, how to lend out your voices to people? Do you understand? Oh, thank you. Please do well to click the like, comment, and subscribe button. You can go to my page and check for other videos that are also related to this topic I'm about to discuss today. Thank you. And everyone there on my live, thank you so much for joining in. You can also let me know where you're from. Pruyo, thank you for joining my live. Thank you so much. Please do well to like, comment, and share. Toy B, Fireban. Oh, from Indian. You're welcome to my life. Thank you for joining in. Thanks for your support. So, how to answer question? There was a time, let me tell you a short and quick story. There was a time I just found myself in a small gathering. I was supposed to speak on something. I was so well prepared, even well prepared to the extent that I already foresee the questions people would ask or the audience will ask. But there was one that was not expecting at all. There was one that was not expecting. Where are you from? Yeah, Fireban, I'm from Nigeria. Thank you for joining in. So there was one particular question that I wasn't expecting. So, and what was that question? That question caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. The question went went toss like, what how do you make people gain confidence? And I was like, oh, how do I make people gain confidence? That question was kind of tactical, but at the same time, we are still talking about the same thing. Oh, I love Nigerian food and I want to try it once. You can always try Nigerian food, nice cuisines. We have so many nice cuisines, and I'm sure you know the popular one, Nigerian jollof rice. Have you tasted it before? Let me know in the comment section. I know, just let me know. I know a lot of people love Nigerian food. You know, we have the best cuisines. If you want to know, just try them out and you will see. So, Fireban, you can try Nigerian food. Try. I know you must have tried a popular one. You can do well to try other ones. But before you go, please do well to like, comment, and subscribe on this channel and watch me give you tips, ideas, opinions on how to go about your everyday life. Like from speaking with confidence to how to gain confidence to how to even speak in public, how to solve problems that you feel like, oh, how can I overcome this? On this channel, you're going to learn so many things, so many things, and how you can do so many things. So let's get into it now. So the question was like, it caught me off guard. Have you ever been in that position? Have you found yourself in that position? Speaking in front of people, you already prepared. You got it in the bag. You feel like, I got this in the bag. I got this in the bag. But all of a sudden, someone from somewhere just like, oh, I have a question for you. And then the next thing, the question was, it might not be, I wouldn't say it's unrelated, but the question was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Have you ever witnessed that? Have you ever experienced that? If you have experienced that, please let me know in the chats. Like, yes, I have experienced this before. And how can you overcome, or how can you handle it next time it happens again? How do you handle it? How do you handle it next time it happens again? So the number one tip I'm going to be teaching is pause before you pounce. Pause before you pounce. Yeah. When someone asks you a question, show some silence. Try to ruminate on it within some seconds. Like, okay, silence doesn't mean you don't know what you're about to say. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means that moment you want to align your thoughts, wrap it around the question, and know how to answer the question, even if you don't know that moment. There's a way you put your words, and the person who asks the question would understand that, oh, fine, at least you're able to give me something nearer to it. Or even if you don't have the answer to the question, you can just say, oh, just I'm gonna get back to you. There's a way you can put it around it. Just follow me and see how you can do that. Magic, right? Not magic. Not magic. Not magic. Is an act. Is something you must learn. I've told you, no one knows everything. This is like my regular slogan. No one is an island of knowledge. You are not expected to know the whole world or whatever. You're not expected to. So it's okay if you pause for a second, try to control and try to have some clarity about the question before you swing into action. So I believe you understand what I'm saying. So that's tip number one. Pause before you pounce. Then tip number two, reframe the question. Reframe the question. Yeah. You're going to go like this. Okay. You're asking me, what is it you're asking me? You try to understand the message. Reframe the message to your own understanding. Do you get what I mean? Reframe the message to your own understanding. Okay, let me give you more example on how you can reframe the question. Just like this. It gives you a few line of thoughts for yourself. Do you get a few seconds to organize your thoughts? It makes you understand the question correctly. So you just say, I hear you're asking me, but you want to know what that person is trying to ask in specific or in particular. So you reframe the question to suit your own understanding. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is number two tip. Then the third tip is admit, direct, and invite. Admit, direct, and invite. How to handle tough questions. The first one, you could admit that, oh, I don't have the knowledge about that now, but I could always get back to you. That was so straightforward. Like you just built a kind of trust. You don't want to lie about anything, or you don't want to give an unsure answer or uncertain answer. You don't want to give a wrong answer. So that moment, it is better for you to just say, I am not sure of this, but I would always get back to you. But if not, you can coin it around something you know better that is related to that question. Okay, for instance, someone asks you, how can you build confidence, or how do you build confidence? You can always coin in around, if you know anything around about confidence, just coin it around it, or just put one or two together about confidence and answer that particular question. By doing so, you have already given an hint about that particular question. That person who asked the question is no longer in the dark about that question. The person has a knowledge about what that question entails. Do you understand? If you know anything about confidence, someone asks you a question pertaining to confidence or as regards confidence, you can always coin it around anything you know about confidence. Short and simple. So that is it. I've already given you an example on how you can answer. I say, I'm not sure about that, but here is what I know. Like I already said, you are going to say anything pertaining to what that question is all about, not necessarily answering that question, since you don't have an answer to that particular question. Or that's a deep one. What's your own take out, but we've not gotten there. That's under invite, because stylishly you have pushed the question back to the person who asked, or some other audience that are there, or some other people that are there. You have stylishly pushed the question back to them. So that is under admit. You admitted that, oh, fine, I don't know this, but I can always get back to you. I can always share it with you when I find an answer to that. So, redirection, like redirect. So, under redirect, we have, sorry, you get me? Yeah, under redirect, it says you can shift the focus to what you know. Yeah, to what you know or your main message. You can shift the focus to what you know or your main message. Yeah, most of the time, the questions are always related to what you taught the audience or what you already talked about. But in the case where you are asked a question that was a little bit difficult for you at that moment to answer, you can shift the focus to what you know or the subject matter of what you were talking about, the main message. There was a message you were talking about. You can shift the focus. That's where you are redirecting. That is where you are redirecting. Am I with you? If you're in the comment section and you're getting what I'm saying, please comment. Yes, we understood. Thank you. So you can say it this way. Wow, that's an interesting point. But is on what I focus on is back to your message. Then share your expertise related to the topic. Yeah, share your expertise related to the topic. So the last part of the tip 3 is invite. I said, I said, um, admit, redirect, and invite. The first one, admit, like you already said, you don't have an idea, but you can always get back to the person who asked the question. Then the two is redirect, like you can shift the focus from the question to the main message by relating it to what you were talking about, which is your subject matter. Then the third one is invite. You can throw the question back to the audience. You can create a kind of engagement time between you and the audience. You are trying to buy time with that. Buy your time. You throw the question back to the audience. Definitely there's someone who might have the idea of that particular question. Are you getting me? Yeah. What do you think about that? I would love to hear your own perspective. That's what you tell the audience. What do you think about that? I would love to hear your own perspective. So, tips on how to handle question while speaking. It's applicable to everyone. Not only not only public speakers, entrepreneurs, content creators, everyone, students. You are defending a project and your lecturer or your supervisor throw you a question. He might even want to just coin the question or twist the question, but in between, you have the question in what you have just defended. Use these 3 tips on how to handle those questions. Tip 1, I already told you. Tip 1, pause before you pounce. On my page right now, I talked about the power of pausing, a speaker's secret weapon. On that, I told you that silence is not a weakness. Silence makes you to align your thoughts. It makes you to have time to think, even if the minute or the time is not too much, but that period you will be able to align 1 or 2 things. You will be able to think about 1 or 2 things fast. So those are the essence, or those are the importance of pausing. You also agree with me that um beauty queens that go for what do they call it, that go for pageants, when they are asked the question, you can see the way they answer. Most of them might not even have the answer to the question, but sometimes they pause. They do the reframe question. Oh, do you mean, do you get? I have always seen that times without number, because I know that most of those questions were not what they really prepared for, or but not they were not even expecting it. But some of them were able to answer with so much confidence, and yeah. So these 3 tips, it's it's a go-to tips for you to know how to answer or handle questions that you are not ready for. This is a mini master class, to be honest. This is a mini master class. I'm always bringing tips, bringing ideas, opinions that I know you can learn from. I am also learning on a daily basis, because I am not just saying all these things. I must have learned 1 or 2 things from where I read through from or something. And now sharing it, I feel honored to be sharing this with you all the time. So I know there are moments that might look like it's embarrassing when asked the question and you don't have an answer to it. Have you ever been in such situation, or have you ever experienced such moment? Just let me know in the comment section. Let me know, my people. Let me know in the comment section if you have ever felt like, oh, this girl asked me a question and I couldn't answer, or you don't know how to handle it at that particular moment. Please let me know in the comment section. But henceforth, you should be able to put these 3 tips into consideration or into practice whenever somebody asks you a question you don't have an answer to. So, who's there? Let me know. Can you please let me know in the comment section? Let me know. Let me know. Your hardest speaking moment. Can you please let me know? This is not applicable to only public speakers. It's not applicable to only office speak. Some people, they are entrepreneurs, and you want to sell your product to someone. It's applicable to you. Content creators is applicable to you. So Drop your other speaking moment in the comment. Let me know. Let me know, please. Let me know. Other speaking moment. The best speakers don't know everything. The best speakers don't know everything. They just know how to respond well. You see, they know how to respond well. Oh, God of mercy. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for someone to just ask the question. I'm here. Hello, mommy. You're welcome to my life. Thank you for joining in. I was already I was meant to start this live by 4 p.m. But today I can't say I was too busy. Not really too busy, but I was doing one or two things. I was trying to do some things on my page just to maybe I'm twerking something, one or two things there. So I got so busy that I don't know that it's almost 4 o'clock. And then I said, oh, I have to do what I have to do. So I'm sorry I didn't inform you before. Yeah, I was talking about how to handle question. Yeah, I was talking about how to handle question while speaking, especially the questions that met you unawares, the ones you were not prepared for. There are sometimes after speaking, you don't expect some questions to pop up. And I was giving tips on how to go about it. And the first tip was pause before you pounce. Like pause before you get on the question. Think about it for, even if it is a minute, think about the question before giving an answer. That's the number one. And all this is not applicable to only public speakers, to everyone, to entrepreneurs, to content creators, to people who deliver speech to people on a daily basis. You understand? Is applicable to everyone. To students, it is applicable to them also. So, and the second one that I talked about was okay, let me try to check it out. The was reframe the question. I was like, reframe the question. You have to get the question back to yourself. Reframe it to your own understanding. Like, what are you trying to say this in essence? Do you understand? Are you trying to say this? If somebody is asking you a question you don't understand, reframe it to your own understanding before you give a reply or a response or an answer. That's the second tip, rather. Then the third tip, I said, admit. If you don't have an answer to it, admit that, oh, right now, I can't wrap my head around it, or I can't think of any answer, but I will give you the answer later. I'm going to get back to you. On the third tip, you have admit, redirect, and invite. Redirect is you were actually talking about something. If you don't know that particular question that person asked, redirect it back to the main message that you are talking about. There, it will definitely have a link around it. Focus on what you know about. Focus on what you know about. If you are speaking about confidence and the question is coined around confidence, say what you know about confidence. Then the last one under that tip 3 is invite. Get the audience. Oh, what can you say about that? Or what do you know about this particular question? You throw the question back to the audience. So by doing so, there is a kind of engagement between that period, and you can also learn from the audience, from one or two people that have spoken. So that is what we um talked about on the tips to answer or to handle questions. So now I was asking the audience that, what is your hardest speaking moment? Or has any of these, or has anyone thrown you a question that you find it difficult to answer? How did you handle that particular moment? What were you able to do to cover up? So that was the question, ma. That was the question. Because, yeah, this happens. It happens to even the most knowledgeable person. It happens. Sometimes there's a question that you don't have an answer to. That's why I said no one is an island of knowledge. No one. No one. So that's my question, ma. So I'm waiting for your question or your response or anything about what we just said, just to keep the momentum. Just to keep the momentum. Yeah, instead of misleading and give. Yeah, that's it. That one is under admit. You're admitting that, fine, I don't know this, but I will surely get back to you when I find an answer. That's correct. That's correct. So, except you know something that is particular to that question, you can cover up using what you know to replace what the person answering. At least by that, the person have an idea of what he or she is asking. Yeah, correct. Instead of giving the wrong information. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I was typing when I missed. Oh, no problem. Press send. Oh, yeah, no problem. But I still got your point. I got your point. Yeah, I got your point. Yes, ma. That's under admit. Tip 3. Tip 3. And you see people who go for beauty pageant when they are asked a question on stage and they don't have the answer to, you see some of them pause, or they kind of try to reframe the question to their own understanding, like, oh, do you mean this, or you're trying to say this, if you notice very well. So most of the time when I watch beauty pageants, I see sometimes they try to tweak the questions to their own understanding. So that's it. I just want to be here this evening. Hello, sis. Awesome kids. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I'm feeling fly. Thank you so much. I've been a little bit under the weather for some days. So today I thought of, oh, let me just change my dull mood and come out of my um dull moment. Let me just be. Yes, ma, you're free. You're free. You're free to ask a question, ma. Yeah, you can feel it. You see, you know, YouTube can make you, it can make you somehow, and you feel like, you have to keep up with the momentum. Let me just come out and just say something, do something small with my people. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. And how are the kids? I think I saw one of your live that you were discussing with the kids about resilience. I was watching it with your baby boys. I was on that live. I don't know if it's been there since, but I saw it. We're all doing great. Yeah, well, thank you, ma. Thank you so much. So, mommy, you can ask your question. Let me see. Yeah, wow. Thanks a lot for. You're welcome. Always, sis. You're welcome. If I'm going through the page and I see anyone, I'll just stop by. Even if it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'll stop by. Thank you so much, sis Toyi. Thank you for joining my life. God bless you. Thank you. I hope you are doing well today. And how is work? I know you are always busy at work. How is work today? You're a big and you are also my biggest supporter. I'm a big one. You are the biggest supporter. Thank you. See my sis is whining me. See, I got a lot of knowledge. I'm also always learning from you. Okay. Can I ask the same question they are asking me if I don't like it? Like, can you help me out? That person asking a question might not have a knowledge of the question she's also asking, but she wants to know. You can always tell her that, oh, I don't know at the moment, but I will get back to you on the answer. Simple and short. Short and precise. You understand? Can I ask the same question? No. That person might not even have an idea, but she was just asking. But you can always say, oh, I don't have the knowledge at the moment of this question, but I'll get back to you. That's the best way. Thank you, ma. Work is good, Auntie Toyin. Yeah. All right, that's good. That's good. I'm sure you're having a good one at work. No stress. Thank you for giving me love. Yeah, double tapping the screen, giving me love. Oh yeah, now love, oh, love, oh, love. I'm always happy when I see love. Oh yeah. So that's it. No one is an island of knowledge. Everyone is still learning. We are learning by the day. We are learning by the day. We are learning by even the smartest, the biggest speaker, the most they don't have it all. So we learn by the day. Yes, exactly. It must be frank with them, not trying to like giving them something that is not there, a fake response, something that is not even near the answer. So someone has to be genuine to build a kind of trust and confidence. Like, oh, I know once I get to this person, I will definitely get a genuine answer. So that's it. But when you give a fake one and they find out that that was a fake one or that was not even near what they asked, they won't come back to you. Yes, ma. Thank you so much, mommy. I appreciate. Yeah, no one has it all. So we ought to be open to learning, unlearning, and relearning. Yes, we learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. Yes, everyone has to learn, has to unlearn, and has to relearn. Yeah, so that's it. No one is an island of knowledge. You pause before you pounce. Number one tip, pause before you pounce on the question. Take a moment. No one is rushing you. Take a moment to answer the question. Number two, you reframe the question. Tweak the question to your own understanding. Do you mean this way? Let the person also answer some question on our home part. Do you mean, is this what you meant when you asked me this kind of question? Tip three, you are going to admit, oh, I don't have the answer now. I'll always get back to you. You redirect. You can redirect that question back to what you know, your main message, before you invite to the audience. Oh, what do you have to say about this question? Do you have an answer? By then, there's an engagement going on, and from there, you can also learn from it. Those are the tips on how to handle questions when speaking. Simple and short. Yeah, a lot of exactly. You will also answer question. It's not only me that is here to be answering question on hot seat. Hot seat, oh. Ah, yes, so my sister. Some people can answer question that they don't even know anything about. They will now want you that you don't even know to. They will be asking you, eh? You will direct the question now. Okay, do you mean like this? Oh, uh-huh. So you also cracked me up. You are making me laugh. Like you know that person doesn't know this, or is not even part of what the person thought, but you just want to ask question and then you go out of the question or out of the main message to ask question. How now? How I for do? And I don't want to be embarrassed. I will just say the one I know. I will just coin it to my main message, or I will direct it back to my main message. Then I will answer. Simple. Yes, so Sister Toyin. Yeah, that's my sister. Awesome kids. That's my sister you are calling. It's my sister. Yeah. Yeah, hello, Auntie Toyi. That's my sister from another mother in Canada. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my sister. She's here with me, but she's in Cape Town. Yeah. I'm a sister too. Let's be sister. Yes, so everybody's a sister. We are all sisters from another mother. Yeah. We are all sisters. Yeah. The earlier we realize that, then the better the space will be that everyone, we are all together. We are sisters. So that's it. I know I saw you yesterday. You were doing one Indian stuff with one Indian man like that. What were you doing? I was like, this my sister gone. What is she doing? You were with one Indian man. What were you talking about? You were wearing those their costume, like dressing like those Indians. Abi, is it Dubai? I don't know. I was like, this my sister with different with different wonders. Mm, yeah. Oh, you hosted him on your life. Okay. Okay. Wow. Thank you, mommy. Mommy, please help me to subscribe to Sister Toyin Parrot too. Help me to subscribe to her channel. Yeah. She's my sister too. She's my sister from Canada. Please help me to subscribe to her channel. Yeah. Awesome kids. My sister just subscribed to your channel. Yeah. I wanted to make him extremely happy, so I had to dress like them. Wow, you know the trick. You know how to get them. You'll be so happy, like, oh yeah. You know, when someone told me, ah, I love Nigerian, I'm always eating Nigerian food, I was like, yes, you need to eat Nigerian cuisines. You know, we are trying to promote ourselves to them, like, oh yeah, now. And you know, when you try other people's culture, those people you are trying out their culture, they will really appreciate and love it. You know, they will believe how you are part of us. Mommy, thank you. At Awesome Kids sent a love. She said, I love you already. So that's it. Mm. My sis, are you in Nigeria? Are you in Nigeria? Awesome Kids. In fact, there is one Indian man and his wife. If they don't see me alive, they always that you must come alive. At Awesome Kids, my sis sent a love too. She said, I love you too. Yeah. We must all love ourselves together. So you people are sharing love for my life. You must share love to my side though. Say I love you too. Ah. Oh, I'm in Abuja. All right. I just wanted to know. Hmm. Who are sharing love? You must share love to this side. Mwah, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I say, yeah. Thank you, Ma. We love you too. Mwah. Super host. Thank you. Thank you, sis. God bless you for supporting. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you for your continued support. God bless you, everyone on this life. God bless you. You know, you are part of the progress. You are part of the success. When we are more than this, there are some people that will mention their name that you should go and thank them. Oh, if not because of these people, voices and views will not be here. Oh. So there are some people that are special people, specially made people. And I believe you're one of them. You're one of them. You're one of them. So thank you so much for joining this live. God bless you all. Sister Toyin, awesome kids, my sister, God bless you. And all my friends from India that have joined earlier, God bless you all for joining my life and for supporting me. I'm sure you can do well to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. This channel. All right, sis. All right, sis. All right, sis. Thank you so much for joining in. And I wish you safe journey back home. Thank you. So, this channel is a wonderful channel. It helps people build confidence. It helps people know where they belong. Yes, those Indians, they are very, very supportive. If once they see you on life like this, they will just come. Oh, I love you. I love your life, the way you talk. And then I'll say, okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, sis. I'll try that. I'll do that. I'll do that. So this channel, it helps you find your voice. That's just the main aim of why I decided to open this channel, to teach, to coach, to share ideas, opinions, learn from you, and all of that. And I've always said that I'm also a reality show lover. I give my takes on reality show, and my favorite reality show is starting soon. Trust me. And I'll be giving you all the tea about the reality show Big Brother Naija. I'll be bringing my tea. I'll be sharing tips. I'll be relating it to everything we've been talking about: confidence, leadership, motherhood. It's going to be in relation to reality. So I'm going to be sharing reality, everything that I know from experience. So you see why this channel is a kind of authentic channel, because I speak from experience. I speak from what I know. I speak from what I learned from other people. I bring it to you, share it with you, and we can all learn together. That is the main purpose of this channel. So, and I don't think I've ever disappointed in that aspect. And if you feel like there is something you want me to talk about, there is a particular topic you want me to talk about, or you are kind of confused about it, please share it with us. We can always talk about it in the next live or on my video. I can always talk about it. There's nothing I'm doing. The only thing I do is to read wild, do some research, and then bring to you what I know. And I know that you will always learn from everything that I say. Okay, take for instance what we learned this afternoon. I know before now, some people don't know how to handle questions when asked, especially after a presentation. They ask a question, you don't know how to go about it. You can go with these 3 tips. On my page, you see some other tips. Is it about confidence? Is it about imposter syndrome? Is it about leadership? You will always find something to hold on to learn from, to kickstart what you want to do. You always find it on my page. So you can do well to always go through my page. You will get something to learn from it. That's for sure. So today, I just want to express my gratitude to everyone who has joined this life, who has made this life worthwhile. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate. Without you, I wouldn't be here, because I might have even given up, because when I don't see anyone on my life, I'll feel, oh, I'm speaking to myself. Then I'll just like bounce back or bounce out. So today, I just want to say thank you for your support, for your continued support. There's no day I'm on live. You guys see me, you join. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless everyone. God bless you. On my next live, I'm going to sing for you. I'll sing for all of you, because all of you, you're a real gem. You always make me happy. You always make me happy. So today, I feel we should call it a day. I feel we should call it a day. So can get going with other things to be done. Mhm. Yeah, thank you so much, Ma. God bless you for joining this live. Thank you for your everyday support. God bless you, Ma. God bless you. In fact, where you least where you least expected help, you will always get it. You will always get it, because I don't know how to express myself on this life. You're always you're always there to come and support. You're always there to come and support me. Thank you so much. Is maybe I'll call you after this live, because I have some few minutes. I expect to use 1 hour on the live, so I'm just waiting for it to. Oh Jesus! Thank you, Lord. Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.